Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to another reading. So today's topic is who will beg for your forgiveness. So this is obviously going to be about a situation with a past person. And I do want to phrase it as it's going to be more of a romantic encounter. You guys can watch it for a friend or a family member, but a lot of the things I'm going to be tapping into are going to be more on the romantic side. So obviously just take what resonates for you guys, and get rid of anything that doesn't. But why would this person need to ask for your forgiveness? Well, the way that we're setting up this reading is with the intention of somebody that you did have a falling out with, somebody that you're probably no longer speaking to, and there is a lot of unfinished business and a lack of closure in this connection. So let's go ahead and dive right into these messages, you guys. All the decks I'm going to be using, as well as this beautiful organite, will be listed in the description box down below. So let's get into it. We're going to take a look and see what happened with this person in the past that caused a disruption in your connection. Let's look at this energy. Okay, what happened in the past with this person that caused a disruption in your connection? That way you guys can decide whether or not this sounds like your situation. Okay, so we have doubt. So this obviously, what happened with this person that disrupted, maybe they were starting to have a lot of doubts, or you were having a lot of doubts about them or their intentions, right? But doubt creeped in and seemed to create a situation. All right, let's see what else. What else is coming through with what went down? Ooh, we have impatient. I feel like somebody in this connection maybe got a little impatient. Maybe they had a lot of doubts, or they just weren't sure. They just wanted something to happen real quick, real fast, or I feel actually what it is they weren't the type of person that maybe felt like they had the time to invest. Maybe there was just a lot of different things that were happening in their life at the time. And so maybe they doubted that maybe you would kind of not wait for them, but that you would remain interested in them, especially if, like, let's just say they had to travel for work or they had a bunch of stuff going on. Maybe they felt like you would not be patient with them. So they kind of doubted that they would be able to kind of keep you or keep things going with you. That's kind of interesting. All right, let's see what else. What else is coming through here? I feel like you probably lost your patience too with this individual, and we're starting to doubt that, they were really as interested in you as maybe you were interested in them. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have death. Okay, that's Scorpio's energy. I feel, you guys, that there's a variety of different things going on here. Obviously, this is something that was like died off. Like something happened here. Somebody ended things very abruptly. Because first, to just start off with that, I feel like this was either a very short-lived connection. This person did not, they did not have the patience to really invest in this connection with you. Maybe they were kind of had one doubt, or there was one red flag, and they were just like, you know what, this isn't going to work for me. I'm done. Which is kind of unrealistic, right? When you're really invested in someone, you invest not necessarily for the long haul, but you at least invest in getting to know them on a deeper level, or maybe trying to understand something that maybe you don't understand. And I feel like this person just had a lack of this. They had a lack of depth, or they just were not able to go very deep with you right off the bat. But I also feel like for some of you guys that this was short-lived. It might have been very intense, because Scorpio's energy is extremely intense. It could be very, very sensual. You guys may have jumped into things very quickly, if you know what I mean. And maybe because we have impatience, like, let's not wait, let's just go for it. We feel in the moment, we feel this intense connection, this energy. But what I'm getting here is that it put a lot of doubts in someone's head. And that's really unfortunate, right? Because if two people feel the same way at the same time, and let's just say they do go into it, and maybe there's things like, oh, we should have waited, or this and that. But if you feel something, why should that matter? Why should that ruin someone's perception of you? And I just feel like somebody may have had a hang up here. So even though they went for it too, it's kind of like maybe it creeped and put doubts in their head about you. Yeah, that's kind of weird for me. But there are people out there that do it. They're all about it. But when I don't know, it's just like somehow it gets turned back on maybe they can't trust you, or that you're the kind of individual that's just going to do that with anyone and everyone. I feel like it's a case-by-case individual choice and situation. I don't think that that is who a person is all across the board. And I just feel like someone judged someone because of a very quick encounter. Okay? So that might be your story, maybe not. All right, let's see what else. Oh, yeah, look at that, feeling unwanted. I just feel like there were some behaviors that someone made someone feel unwanted. And I feel like it's your person making you feel unwanted. And maybe you started getting really impatient because they kept telling you that you guys were going to move forward, or that you guys were going to do this or do that. And they just kind of kept maybe blowing you off or making you feel like you were freaking nuts, and you just got tired of it. Yeah. So let's see what else. At a crossroads. Okay. Yeah. So obviously this connection did come to a crossroads. It's like, what do we do? And I feel like instead of working this out, instead of investing more time, someone just abruptly ended it. Yeah. And I feel like it really left you, the viewer, feeling really unwanted. Oh, it is really unfair to do too. Five of Swords. The Five of Swords here could be that there were other people involved. It could be that there was some unfinished business, because we have all these other people here too. Unfinished business with maybe some past partners or something, and that was still kind of up in the air, and they were at a crossroads with them when they got involved with you. And so it was really unfair actually to get involved with you just to begin with, because they weren't done with something. Now, even if there wasn't third party energy, I just feel like this person, the way that they handled the situation is just really distasteful. It was. It left a bad taste in your mouth. So no wonder why you're watching this reading, is because you're probably hoping, is this person ever going to apologize? Are they really sorry for what they did? All right, let's go ahead and get some more. Push me, pull me. Ooh, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Don't like that. That's a terrible thing to go through when someone is giving you mixed signals, because it makes you feel crazy. It makes you feel like, you're even gaslighting yourself at the point. Well, they took me to meet their friends and their family, so they must be invested. But then they're telling you, on the other hand, they don't want anything serious. Well, then why are you introducing me to your fucking family? So there's some kind of a weird energy here that this person was exuding, and it was very, very confusing. It was unfair to invite you into their life just to spit you out. That's what I'm getting here. And we have fate. I feel like, you guys, what Spirit's trying to tell you here is that it was fated. First of all, it was fated that you would meet this person. It was fated for them to meet you. But also the demise and your separation was fated as well. So this is funny crossroads here. Yeah, things could have gone differently, but I feel like it was fate that the two of you guys experienced this. And there could be a really deep reason for learning or healing or ascension purposes, through reflection on how we acted in the past, through feelings of shame and guilt and, etc. So that could be what was fated to be experienced here. Ooh, Four of Cups. I feel like at the time that your person was trying to connect with you, it's like they were very much in this energy. It's like this beautiful cup is coming to them and they have their arms crossed. There's other cups here too. I feel like this individual may have had a lot of opportunities, or there was something else going on that was unfinished in their life. And so it really closed them off to 100% being able to open themselves up to you. So it wouldn't have worked. I feel like that's why the fate energy is here. There's nothing that you could have done differently. If you've driven yourself crazy, ruminating over the past, like I should have said this, I should have done this, or I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have said this, definitely stop. Because what I'm getting here is that this person was damaged goods from the very beginning. And it was unfair that they did let you in when they had so many hangups, or they had unfinished business elsewhere. And that's just what I'm seeing here. So that to me looks like what went down with this person is they ended up rejecting you. They like pulled you in and then they pushed you out. They said yes to this, and then they said, no, I'm not interested. And it really, really made you feel unwanted and unloved. And so it could be that the fate around this is that this person was a milestone, a key in your healing and development on your own spiritual ascension journey. So I'm seeing that as well. Okay. But what I'm also getting is that it's fated for them to never be able to experience what you offered them. So they're always going to feel like there was something significant and special about your connection. They're never going to be able to replace it because there's no one like you. And they're going to feel that. And they're fated to feel that. Okay? And I also feel like it could be that they're fated to deal with some sort of karma where somebody treats them the way that they treated you. And that could be when they finally get it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see who this person is. Who is this person who wants your forgiveness? So when it comes to this portion of the reading, you guys, there could be some details that come through that are not your person, but then there could be other details that do. So just because your person doesn't fit every single thing that's going to come through, take what does fit. Now, if it's like nothing is fitting, it may not be your reading today. But let's just go ahead and see who is this person. Who is this person who is going to beg for your forgiveness one day? Who is this? Who is this person? Okay, we have the Knight of True Love, Romeo. This to me is kind of like the Knight of Cups. You guys could be dealing with a Pisces perhaps, or there could be like Pisces season is significant to your connection. But to me, this is a dreaming character. This is someone who is very maybe romantic, but also unrealistic when it comes to love, right? Like maybe they're always on the search for true love. And maybe they thought that when they met you, they found true love, but then they changed their mind and they went into another direction. They could have really laid it on thick with you is what I'm getting here. And it's because this person very much is could be very deep and emotional, but at the same time, they can be very flaky and very, very confusing at the same time. So I feel like they lead with their heart, this person, or the way that they feel in the moment. And that can be a push-pull type of person. But we do have the Sun of True Love. So I feel like what lights up their life, what makes them feel alive is love. So I'm not trying to say that this is a negative for this person, but it could be that they're a little bit of a love addict where they go from connection to connection because they want to feel alive. But obviously reality hits and it's not going to be a freaking, picnic or honeymoon every day of the week. So this person could have had to grow up. This could have been who they were when they were, with you, and they may have really grown because the sun, it's like growth and illumination. You understand things and you grow under the sun's energy. So as they have aged, as they have grown older and matured, I feel like this person maybe is kind of finally seeing what really is realistic love versus this kind of fantasy love. That's what I'm seeing with this. But the sun is also connected to Leo energy as well. This to me is my Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups, Cancer's energy. So we have a lot of water here. We have true love. Heart keeper. I feel like this particular person, they may have had a queen in their life. So this could be somebody who got married or they have children with someone. Okay. But what I'm getting here is that they could also, they could see you as that one true person, that one love that got away. So just take that as it resonates with you. I'm just seeing like maybe they're able to kind of see you for who you truly are, see your value, see what you were really offering them at the time. Because I feel like with this image, it's like they just didn't get it. They just weren't ready for what you were offering. And the queen, she kind of outweighs the knight. He's not a king. So I just feel like they see you as somebody that might even be kind of like above them or unattainable at this point because they blew it. Maybe you are even perhaps married or in another relationship, and so they're kind of looking at you and longing to, claim you as their queen. And we do have Son of Family Love. I feel like this particular person might feel a very family like love vibe with you. But I feel like this could be somebody that has either had a child or they've played house or had a marriage with someone or a relationship that was like that. And this has helped this individual to mature is what I'm seeing here. So there's a couple of different messages coming through. So let's go ahead and get some months These particular months could pertain to birthdays or particular significant months, seasons, or holidays. Okay, so we have June. So, of course, June, I think, is Cancer and Gemini's energy. It's also the season of summer. Oh, well, I guess depending on where you're at in the world. We also have November. So we have Scorpio as well as Sagittarius coming through. And we have August, which I believe is Leo, August, September. I think it's Leo and Virgo coming through. So these could be significant seasons for someone here. But obviously June and August are part of the same season of summer. But then we have November, which is autumn, kind of going into winter. So those could be specific times where you guys spent a lot of time together, or someone was born, or some significant thing happened in these particular months. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is connected to this person with who they are. Who is this person? Okay, so they could be somebody who actually wears a bunch of different hats in life. So maybe by day they're this, and then by night they're somebody else. So they could just be very very changeable. Like they change their mind, or they're able to adapt very easily in environments. This could also be somebody who really loves to wear hats or something on their head, like a bandana. Okay. We also have hills. It could be that they live near some sort of like hills, or like valley or something, or mountains is what I'm getting here. We have V for victory. It could be that there's a V in their name, or there's something where they have experienced a lot of victory and success in their life, or just in their endeavors. It says in some endeavor. So it could be that there was something that they've done at some point in their life, and they received maybe a certification or an achievement, and they had to overcome this. They had to work hard for it. So I feel like this individual has earned some sort of like certificate or badge or degree. So that's what I'm seeing with that. All right, let's see what else. We have dogs. So it could be that they have they own a dog. They might even own a dog that maybe other people are kind of like, like a good guard dog. Okay, not that people are afraid of, but this dog is not like a little tiny Chihuahua, even though Chihuahuas do bark. But I feel like it's a dog that could actually defend the owner. That's what I'm seeing here. We have nest. I feel like they either own their own home, or they've built a nest egg for themselves. They could be very financially well-to-do. They could be somebody that has a lot of security, financial security in the bank. They could own property. Maybe they don't live at that property. They rent it out, but it's kind of like their nest when they retire. That's what I'm seeing with that. We have kangaroo. So there could, of course, be some sort of a connection to Australia. Okay. But this person does like to keep money in the bank. They like to be financially secure. So this could be tied to like an earth sign, right? Somebody who's very cares about money and stability. I'm getting like a King of Pentacles vibe. It could be a Taurus here. We have pineapple, and this is somebody who definitely wants to reconcile with you. Pineapples, though, I look at Hawaii. Freaking best pineapple I've ever had in my freaking life. I get it, but I don't get it. It's like, how can you have a pineapple in Hawaii and it be the sweetest thing ever, and then when it gets imported from Hawaii over here, it's not the same? I don't get it, but there could be a Hawaiian vibe here. Maybe this person's likes Hawaiian decor. They are Hawaiian. Maybe they have they like to save up and go to Hawaii, or they have a vacation home in Hawaii, or maybe that's something that they plan to do one day. And we have key. Yeah, I feel like nest and key, this person definitely either owns their own home, or they own multiple homes. That might be how they make some sort of income, is through not timeshares, Airbnbs. They rent out homes, vacation homes, something like that. This could be tied to this person, okay? But it doesn't have to be all of those things. So let's continue. Let's continue with who this person is. May and June might be when they travel. They like to go to like the water, the river, or something in May or June. I don't know why I'm saying May and June. I meant August and June, summer. Ooh, we have Phoenix. This could be somebody who has lost a lot, but then has risen like the Phoenix, rising from the ashes for sure. We have headache, but there's another dog here. So I definitely feel like this person might be someone who they went through a health scare, okay? And then they rose above that. They had something like, it could just have been even like a broken bone where they had to like rehabilitate themselves and to get back on track. But I also feel like there's this dog energy, or there's a particular pet around them that really eases their kind of stress or sadness. We have constellation. So it could also be that they have like a network of people. They work from their computer or online, or like the World Wide Web, or they work and they do business with other countries or something, and it's through online or through telecommunications or something like that. That's what I'm seeing. And then we have gavel. That could be the law. They could have somebody in their environment or just themselves where they're a lawyer, or they are tied to lawyers or judges, but something legal here for them. Now, it could be that they had legal troubles, and that's what they kind of had to bounce back from as well. It could be a divorce as well. It doesn't have to be something like breaking the law. And we have convertible. They could have a car that's this color. This could be could have a classic car, is what I'm seeing here. But it might be that they have a car that they can take the top down, and they like to drive this car around in order to blow off steam or just relax, is what I'm seeing here. All right, let's go ahead and get a few more messages for who this person is. We have Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person has lost something. They've been down and out. They could also, don't feel that though. I feel like if they live in a snowy area or a place like where it snows, they travel to get away from the snow. But I feel like this is more of like a down and out energy. This person has lost something, but they've had to rebuild themselves back up. So it could be that they were married, and through the divorce, they lost something and they've had to rebuild their lives back up. We have the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Wands. This is a traveler. This is also Sagittarius's energy again. So I feel like this person probably does like to travel, and it may be that they're single and available now, especially after a really like a very deep situation that they were in, where they were either living with someone or they were married. I feel like this person has played house with someone, but I don't see that they're either in that relationship anymore or that that's really what they want to be doing right now. Yeah, justice, I feel, can be legal. Also making a decision. It can be tied to divorces, or not really divorces, but just like marriages and contracts. That's Libra's energy. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody is really happy to now either be single or be on their own, or just be going after what they want to go after. And they have some sort of a wish right now that they're pursuing. And that wish could be you, the viewer. Okay, could be. And we have the Knight of Cups coming through. So they feel very passionate about their feelings. This is Pisces energy again. So we have Pisces and Sagittarius and Libra. But this is someone who definitely wants to make a decision to go after what their heart is telling them to do. And they feel quite passionate about it right now. But they keep coming through as the Knight. So this to me is, doesn't mean this person couldn't be a king, but they're just coming through constantly as this Knight, which is somebody who still feels very much like they have a lot of energy. There's still time. So even though they're older, it's not stopping them from still going after what they really desire or what they really want. They could feel like, you know what? It's just, that's just a mental state. You know what I mean? Mentally you might think that it's a state of mind. That's what I meant. It's a state of mind. And I feel like this person's state of mind, they do like to look at life from a more optimistic perspective. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, you guys, they could also be a very creative individual where there's certain things that they're passionate about, and it's important for them to do things that make them happy. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get some letters and some numbers. We have E. We have H. So he could be someone who identifies as male. Male. We have H2, and I'm thinking H2O, water. This is somebody who lives by the water, by the sea, by a lake, or loves water sports. We have HR, so HR department, they could be in charge, but we also have he and her. So I feel like, I'm not trying to say like this couldn't be like a same-sex connection. It definitely could be, but somebody might be more feminine and the other is identifying as more masculine. So I feel like there's like the yin-yang in this situation for sure. We have 4, so we have 42 or 24, so that could be significant to something. We have M, so we have ME, so me. We have REM, so there could be, that's a band. There could be a song from REM that is significant to your connection, or this person really likes REM. And we have A, okay. So this could be somebody's initials here. We have A, H, hare, H-A-R-E. That's a rabbit, hare. Yeah, that's a rabbit. Somebody could be born in the year of the rabbit. Or somebody could own a rabbit or maybe a farm. We also have the word ear or mare, M-A-R-E, mare. Is that a horse? Horses and rabbits. Somebody could live either on a farm or they want a farm or something like that. We also have arms. Somebody has really nice arms. Somebody might have really nice ears too. That's kind of funny, huh? Okay. Let's see what else. We have 7. So 47 or 74. That could be significant. Or 72 or 27. We have G. So we have Graham. So this could be somebody who their grandma's still alive or they were very close to their grandma, but we have Graham. Okay. Gear. Right, do I have gear? Yeah, gear. We have D. So we have deer. I feel like somebody could have started to write you a letter or a text or something like that, or an email at some point, but just never sent it. We also have era. There was a certain era for your connection. Yeah, a certain era, like, 70s, 80s, something like that, 72, 74, so 70s. Maybe somebody was born in the 70s. It doesn't have to be 1972 or 74, but it could be people were born in the 70s, but the era that they grew up in was the 80s. I'm getting that. GED, it could be somebody that received a GED or definitely graduated. We have D. So we have 2 Ds. So it could be a double letters in someone's name. Okay. So there could be something here like mad. Yeah, mad. Or had. Or head. Somebody's head. Head, arm, and head, arm, and ears. So it could be that this person is you find very physically attractive, or there's just like specific things they like to have their ears, kissed. They love to be touched. This could be a person that has like a physical touch language of love, which is how they love to receive affection. You could know that there's like little certain spots on them that they really like. We have N. Okay. NRA, very interesting. That could be associated with somebody who, just likes to go shooting or something like that. We also have NOM. So this could be somebody who has a grandparent that was in NOM, or like either somebody connected to them in the military. Okay. Near, I'm getting near as well. And we have numb or mug. This could be somebody who definitely likes to drink coffee, so they're a coffee drinker. But that's not the only thing you can put in a mug, but that's just what I'm thinking. Every day, what would you do in a mug? Drink coffee. But we have mug. You know, it's like somebody's mug. I just feel like I'm somebody who misses. You're really attracted to them. They have a really attractive mug. Okay, but I feel like there's something about your body and your face that this person is just, I feel really enamored with. Okay, for sure. So you guys, there's all kinds of information here. We have Dean. I just got the name Dean. Okay. Dean. I know there's way more here that I'm not seeing, and I don't want to waste too much time on this because I feel like you guys will probably do a better job than me. But we have dad too. Somebody could be a dad or someone's dad. I don't see, DEAD. Somebody's dad died. That's what I just got. Somebody's dad died. And it could have been that they died in a very important era of someone's life, like when they were a teenager still or something like that. And it really affected this person. Yeah, because I see man as well, man and dad. But somebody could have also become a father as well. And this has had some sort of really great impact on their life with helping them to mature and figure out who they are. Okay. So this is what I have. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this like this so you guys can really see all of those letters and those numbers. So go ahead and take a screenshot. That way you guys can basically find out more connected to this person. If you want to put it down in the comments section below so other people can see it too, that'd be awesome. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go over and take it to the extended now. What we're going to go over on the extended is what is this person's biggest regret with what happened in the past with you. Also, if they had a chance to explain something to you, what would it be? What would they say? And how do they plan on trying to get back into your good graces? So if you guys would like to join me over there, I'll put the information link down below where you guys can access that extended video. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading today. You guys take care. Bye-bye.